Great place to find dinosaur fossils, but Florida not so much, because Florida was underwater at the time of dinosaurs. Right? So we can't find any dinosaur fossils here. We can find some really cool aquatic fossils. All right, that means ocean fossils. We can find stuff that's called a megalodon tooth. Megalodon was a giant prehistoric shark, and this is a megalodon tooth that my son found about 3 miles from here while he was digging in the dirt with his Legos. About 2 minutes later, he found another one about that big. He said, "Dad, you can have the small one. I'm going to keep the really big one." Right? He's got that one in a glass case at home, but he gives me this one to show you guys. You can find this stuff all over Florida. You just got to know where to look, all right? Look around riverbeds where there's natural erosion, but always make sure you have an adult with you. Or check out construction sites where they're digging up dirt. That's where he found both of these. Again, always ask for permission, and always make sure you got somebody with you like an adult, all right? Now, I found a pretty big body fossil right here. You guys want to see it? Yeah? Okay, here, count with me. 1, 2, 3. There it is, all right? Now, that is a really big skull of a dinosaur. Anybody want to guess what kind of dinosaur that is? It might be a T-Rex. You're right. We're out in the American West, which is Colorado. T-Rex roamed that area pretty much exclusively. We can't find T-Rex anywhere else. We can find them out in the American West, all right? Now, if this is a T-Rex, what we want to do is we want to check him out and try to find those clues. Remember, Steve was talking about the clues on a claw. Well, skulls and other things have clues on them to tell us what they are as well. The T-Rex had a funny thing they used to do with their teeth. They could lose their teeth and then grow them back over the course of their lifetime, just like that megalodon shark, all right? So if you ever take a look at a T-Rex skull, you'll notice that all the teeth are not even. They're all jagged. They're all smaller or bigger. And right here is some smaller teeth surrounded by some really big ones, all right? So that means that this guy probably bit into something, snapped off all 3 of those teeth, and this is the last one growing back, and that's the one I want to look for. That's the new growth tooth, all right? So yeah, that's probably a T-Rex, but a skull this size is going to take me about 6 months to get them out of the ground. You guys want to hang out and watch? You cool with that? Me too. Yeah, I love it, all right? So come on down here. I'm going to show you what else I found in this area. So come on, everybody scooch down this way. I took a look at it and I said, well, I'm going to have to tell you you're wrong because that's a chicken bone from last week's lunch. Right? So you can see that that's a bone. It's hollow on the inside. It's not rock like a real fossil. All right? It would be solid rock if that was a real fossil. And so what we like to say out here is bone, the fossil's rock. That's how we remember that, right? Now I found this very close to that T-Rex skull. And this is a Triceratops brow horn. Or just the very edge of it, the very end of it. The full-grown brow horn would be about 3 or 4 foot long. Alright? So this is the very tip of a brow horn that got busted off. Now it's not too far from the imagination that that T-Rex and that Triceratops might have been fighting. And that's how he busted a bunch of his teeth. Alright? Usually we only find Triceratops also in the American West. So these 2 dinosaurs lived in the same time period, in the same area. So when we find one, we can usually find another. And what we're going to do is we're going to excavate this entire area and take a look around and see what else we can find. Alright? Now I'm going to clean up here. I want you guys to go to the next room. I got 10 really cool fossils in there, and Steve-O's twin brother is in there to answer any of your questions. Alright?
Alright, well this one we found, come on, check it out. Not only the head, we found the neck, one arm, the other arm, its ribs, one leg, there's the other leg, its tail, its foot here. But I want to show you guys, check this out right here. What do you think? What do you think's right in here? What do you think? That's what it ate. its last meal was also fossilized. So we can study not only what they ate, but how they ate. This was found in a large fossil bed of about 100 other coelophysis, all at the same time. So we're pretty sure they were all wiped out at the same time on maybe a mudslide or another large storm. But we can study not only what they ate, but how they ate. So it's pretty cool. We're also going to study another material I have on me here. I can get to it. I have a lot of pockets. We're going to study this material. This is coprolite. Coprolite is fossilized dinosaur poop. It's for sale in the gift shop. It makes the perfect gift for the person you don't really like. But we study it because mostly when we find fossils, we're mostly finding the bones or the teeth or sometimes the eggs, the hard parts. By studying coprolite, we can study also how they ate, what they ate, and also where they migrated. So any clues we find, we are going to try to learn from it. We have also over here.
How deep would you have to go?
This was as part of the Ghost Ranch in New Mexico. So this was it wasn't as deep as you think. When digging in the desert, erosion is your friend. So a lot of times, it's like part of it's sticking up, right out of the ground, and it's like, well, let's follow the bed and see where it is. Sometimes it's not exactly flat as this cast is laid out. Sometimes it's on an angle, and you have to just kind of shift how you're looking at something. So end up this big or even bigger. So imagine this is a relative of the squid. So imagine a whole bunch of tentacles coming out here, kind of like a squid. The largest one that's been found, 7 feet across. Yeah. They were around before the dinosaurs and just a little bit after.